What's up? My name's Dan, and this is Josh. And today we're going to be arguing NorCal versus SoCal. Now, I believe that NorCal is better than SoCal. And just by a show of hands, who believes that with me? Alright. Now, the people that didn't raise their hand, I'm going to try and persuade you guys that Northern California really is better. And I'm going to be doing this by 5 different things. First one is economics. Second is education. The third is climate, population, and the last one is social, the people, us. So when I was doing my research on economics, I came across an academic journal that was studying the Silicon Valley. And it said that highly skilled Asian and some Hispanic professionals constitute core residents of several fast-growing cities between San Jose and San Francisco. So what does that mean? That basically means that there's a huge demographic here in NorCal. And this is helping our economy. And to be honest, it's also helping Southern California's economy as well. Because not only are they dependent on our economy, but they're also dependent on one of our resources, and that's water. Listen to this. According to the City of Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, the Los Angeles Aqueduct delivers water from Sierra Nevada in NorCal to Los Angeles. Now what that means is that they're using our water. So I wanted to, yeah, I know. So what I want to do is I want to go more researching. So I looked at this book I found in the library. It's called Rivers in the Desert. And it's a biography on the guy that came up with the Los Angeles Aqueduct. And surprisingly, he was responsible for the death of at least 500 people. Oh. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I dug in more and I found out that he actually had another dam, and he didn't care about it because he had so much money and so much fame that he just like, whatever. And he killed like almost 500 people. So, and he was from Los Angeles. So. The second thing is education. Obviously, we're all comms majors. And I looked at this book called Stanford University Off the Record, and it says the best place to get a degree is in Stanford University here in Northern California. So I think that's a great thing. You don't have to go all the way to like UCLA or San Diego or Northridge to get a good education. You can stay here in California, in Northern California, and obviously you all did, especially Josh. The third thing is climate. Okay, SoCal has beaches, that's great. But you know what sucks about beaches? There's no alcohol. You can't have any alcohol. If you have alcohol there, you'll get charged, you get fined $120. How do I know this? Because that's what happened to me. It sucks. You don't want that to happen. The fourth thing is population. Honestly, SoCal is super overpopulated, and that is an understatement. It's congestion. And because of this, there's a lot of pollution, there's a lot of trash, and it sucks. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. And also, you know, they have theme parks, they have a lot of, they have Six Flags, roller coasters, and that's fun and all, but that attracts a lot of tourists. And although they have money, people hate tourists. People that hate tourists move to Northern California, and that's where we are, obviously. The last thing I want to talk about is probably the most important, and that's the social life. But really, that's us, that's the people in Northern California. I'm sure a lot of you have grown up here in Northern California. I grew up in San Ramon, same hometown as Zach. What's up? What's good? Some of you have had maybe your first kiss here in Northern California. Some of you, I know. Some of you got married here in California. Some of you hopefully are starting a family here in Northern California, and that's great. I applaud you. But one thing I do want to ask, do you guys remember Brian Still? Yeah, he was a good man. He was a devoted husband, a devoted father. He was a paramedic. He was also a Giants fan. He went over to see a Dodgers game, and after the game, he was beat up really bad. And I'm not saying that Southern California, they're violent people. I'm not saying that. But what I'm trying to say is that everyone in this room knows better. We know better because we're in Northern California. We know better, guys. That's all I'm saying. So. If you agree with me, if you really believe that, please give me a big round of applause right now.